Let me ask you something. Are you really getting the most out of your workouts? Are you? What if I told you that you could be doing all the right things, but in the wrong order, and it's actually holding you back? Okay, let's get into it. You see, there is a massive difference between getting tired and actually getting better. Getting tired? That's easy. Anybody can hit a bag until they're drenched in sweat. But getting measurably, noticeably better every single time you walk out of the gym, well, that takes more than just hard work. It takes a plan. And this slide right here says it all. You've got Boxer A, the enthusiast. We all know this person. Maybe we've even been this person. All energy, no direction. And then you've got Boxer B, the strategist. Every single minute in the gym has a purpose. The enthusiast ends up stuck, wondering why they're not improving. The strategist, they just keep getting better. The difference isn't about talent, it's all about structure. So what's the secret? It's this. This is the exact 7-phase blueprint that pros use to squeeze every last drop of progress out of their training. This structure is the key that turns all that sweat and effort into real, actual skill. So let's break this whole thing down. All right, first things first, we've got to build the foundation. Phases 1 and 2 are all about getting your body and your cardio engine ready for the real work ahead. Seriously, skipping this part is like trying to build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand. It's just not going to work. Let's be crystal clear about something. The warm-up is not optional. And I don't mean just swinging your arms around a couple of times. We're talking a solid 10 to 15 minutes of dynamic stretching, waking up every single joint from your ankles all the way up to your neck. And here's a pro tip that's a total game changer. Wrap your hands before you warm up. That way you're not standing around getting cold right after you just got your body ready to go. Next, the jump rope. Now, this is where a lot of people get their first surprise. We're not talking 1 or 2 little rounds here. We're doing 4 3-minute rounds, back to back with no rests in between. That's 12 straight minutes of skipping. It's tough, but it builds an absolutely monstrous gas tank. Just be smart, okay? If you're on a hard floor, do your joints a favor and wear some cushioned shoes. Okay, so your body is warm, your engine is running. Now it's time to switch on the most important muscle, your brain. Phase 3 is where we start perfecting the craft, and it all begins in your head. So let me ask you a direct question. When you're shadowboxing, are you actually picturing an opponent? Are you working through a specific combination or trying to fix that one bad habit you have? Or, and be honest with yourself here, are you thinking about what to eat later or maybe just checking yourself out in the mirror? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Every single round of your shadowboxing needs a theme, a purpose. We're doing 4 rounds, so maybe round 1 is nothing but your job and your footwork. Perfect it. Then round 2, you're visualizing a swarmer, someone who's constantly in your face. Round 3, you're obsessing over keeping your right hand glued to your chin. This is active mental rehearsal. It's not just moving around. This right here is what separates the people who improve from the people who are just wasting their time. All right, here we go. It's time for the peak of the session, the main event. This is where we put it all together and simulate the intensity of a real fight. You basically have 2 options here. You can spar or you can work the heavy bag. But either way, the rule is exactly the same. Focus. If you're sparring, you're not just in there trying to knock your partner's head off. You're working on technique, on game plans. And if you're on the bag, you're not just hitting it. You're moving your head, you're picturing an opponent, and you're fixing the same bad habits you were working on in shadowboxing. We're shooting for 8 3-minute rounds. Why 8? Because that's where the championship conditioning is built. That's where you learn to push through when you're tired. You can mix it up too. Maybe you do 6 rounds of sparring and then finish with 2 all-out rounds on the heavy bag. The point is to get those quality, high-intensity rounds in. So the main event is done. You might be feeling tired, but the workout, it's not over. Not even close. These last phases, these are the finishers. This is what forges a champion's endurance. This is what makes sure you're just as strong in the last round as you were in the first. Next up, the speedball. And again, we're going hard. 2 3-minute rounds done back to back. That's over 6 minutes of non-stop work. Your shoulders are going to be screaming. But you know that feeling late in a fight when your arms feel like they weigh 1,000 pounds? This is the cure for that. And hey, if you don't have a speedball, no worries. Just do continuous shadowboxing for the same amount of time and be militant about keeping those hands up. This quote says it all, really. So many people think punching power comes from having big arms. It doesn't. Real power is a kinetic chain that starts from the moment you push off the floor, and the most important link in that entire chain is your core. And that brings me to what is an absolutely non-negotiable rule. core work. 2 3-minute rounds after every single session. No excuses. Your core is the transmission for your power. If it's weak, the power from your legs never makes it to your fists. A weak core means weak punches. It's as simple as that. And at last, we have the cool down. But there's a hidden part to this that most people just completely blow off, and that's reflection. As you're stretching for these 10 or 15 minutes, put your phone away. Seriously, just think about the workout. What felt great? What did you struggle with? And what is the one specific thing you're gonna focus on improving next time? This is how you guarantee you don't make the same mistakes twice. So there it is, the complete blueprint, from the warm-up to the cardio to the mental work, the main event, and all the way through those champion-building finishers. Go ahead, take a screenshot of this, print it out. This is your personal roadmap to training smart, not just hard. So look, the structure for a perfect, effective workout is laid out right in front of you. It's been proven, it's efficient, and it absolutely works. The only question left is you. What are you going to do with it?